Chris, California's so-called swamp rat is digging in across Fresno County and up in the Delta. Fox 26 reporter Rich Rodriguez explains the bill California Congressman Valadao and Harder pushed through the House to help eradicate the nutria.
Communities in California and across the country are in a war right now against these giant swamp rats.
Congress joined the battle back in 2020 when it passed the Nutria Eradication Control Act. Nutria do two things well. They can burrow deep into waterways and they can reproduce.
In 2023 alone, 78% of the nutria found in California were in newly infested areas, threatening our entire way of life.
The bill, which now goes to the Senate, would extend funding for another 5 years. California, Louisiana, and Florida would share $12 million a year to help eradicate nutria. It's now becoming a bigger problem in Fresno County throughout the San Joaquin River corridor. They've also been spotted near Millerton Lake.
We do trap the nutria. We don't just place those traps out there blindly. Our field biologists will have, some signs, some evidence that there are nutria there.
The field staff is now ballooned to 50 people, and the team tracks the past 7 days a week. Last year, more than 1,300 nutria were captured. Just one female can produce 3 litters in 13 months, each litter as big as 13. In 2023, nutria also made it to the Delta.
That alerted us to point our efforts there, and we have, specifically targeted the area with game cameras and, the same sort of surveillance methods to get a handle on them there.
The California Department of Fish and Wildlife spends roughly $5 million a year working to eradicate nutria. Rich Rodriguez, Fox 26 News.
The California Fish and Wildlife says one of the obstacles it faces is getting permission from private landowners to check for nutria on their property. Now, when nutria were first detected in Central California in 2017, the biggest concentration was in Merced County, and then extensive trapping was done in the wetlands. Since that time, they are now finding new waterways, we're told, to burrow into the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta and along the San Joaquin River up to Millerton Lake. Tim Burchett, representative for Tennessee's 2nd District, voted no on that Nutria Eradication Control Act. Burchett was one of 56 members to vote against the bill. Burchett argues that Congress leadership should have stopped the bill to help cut federal spending.
So we're going to spend $12 million a year continuing a program for 5 more years. We're going to spend $60 million on something that should be a state program. That's $60 million of your dollars, folks.
Burchett believes Congress could begin addressing spending cuts by focusing on smaller bills rather than broad, costly measures like this one. Hi, I'm Monty Torres of Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.